wins necessarily, but Alliance here on the dire side, of course, as they pick a Viper with the Tusk first pick. They're looking at a situation recently where they're still trying to find their groove, I think is the best way to put it. They haven't necessarily had the most success yet, haven't really qualified for anything. They did qualify for it was the WESG event, but even at that, they frankly had a disappointing performance at the WESG when a lot of people may have expected them to go pretty far in it. So they're still trying to find their groove. Maybe it starts here with the qualifiers to Thailand. It's obviously going to be a tough challenge though, as they are matched up against Kingiun to kick things off. So again, double elimination. All right, we got all that out the way. We got a draft to start talking about, of course. Oh, one other thing I wanted to point out, actually the last match that Alliance did play, sure enough, was in a qualifier, and it was against Kingiun. Actually, it was for the Starlight Invitationals back in March, later on March, where they lost that series 2-0. So, again, we'll see if they get that revenge here. There you go. All the storylines are set up now. But we had the Tusk first pick, Vengeful Spirit Puck coming out in response, and Viper, that second pick right away from Alliance. Viper, kind of an interesting second pick here when it comes to a mid-matchup option. Obviously, you know, it's not necessarily the most overwhelming magical damage yet. With that corrosive skin, Viper tends to be pretty good against it, of course. And they even throw it a little bit more now with the Sand King. But perhaps liking the potential matchup of what's to come against the Puck, or maybe someone else. We'll see what Kingiun decides to do right here. But I'm also curious about the Vengeful Spirit coming out from Kingiun and how they necessarily plan to run the Vengeful Spirit. Again, she's one of those heroes that definitely can be seen in the core option, or could be seen it in the support option, either than the 5 or the 1. So we'll see what side of the spectrum Kingiun tends to go towards. I feel like it's been a while in general since we've been seeing a lot of Vengeful Spirit, unless it's just been popping up very recently here, and I've happened to been missing it. But I cannot say I've seen a lot of the Vengeful Spirit, but maybe it has been a Kingiun special. Actually trying to find right here to be. Bane's going to come out as a third pick, Alliance. Meanwhile, most likely going to be the hands. We'll see if it's Tiger and Insania, but Insania not only the drafter, but tends to be more their position 5 player. Tiger their position 4, and go from there. See stuff going on here, and I know there's you know, the potential for a support morph thing, like a roaming support, or even like an offlane we've seen once or twice. He does bring a lot of, or not, he can stun for a very long time without Adaptive Strike, of course. So, now that's a stretch. You know, I'm just bringing that up, you know, as a just in case. But if I had to say,